Nobody expected Andrew Tate to last this long in Cristiano Ronaldo's 4 a.m. training session. CR7 was confident he'd break him in the first exercise. But Tate's display of mental toughness, perfectionist approach, and never-give-up attitude would impress even football's most disciplined player. You'll be breathless when you see how this confrontation ends. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to see all the details of this extraordinary athletic confrontation. Cristiano Ronaldo, even at 39 years old, was the fittest and most disciplined player in the football world. 5 Ballon d'Ors, 5 Champions Leagues, 850-plus goals. These numbers were not just the product of talent, but of incredible discipline. CR7's daily routine was legendary. Wake up at 6 a.m., 2 hours of training, special nutrition program, afternoon second training session, evening recovery sessions. 6 days a week, 360 days a year, the same discipline. Talent without work is nothing, he constantly said. According to Ronaldo, success was 10% talent, 90% work. Body fat percentage, 7%. Muscle mass, 50%. These numbers were better than even athletes in their 20s. In recent years, he had been feeling anger toward influencers on social media who defined themselves as alpha. These guys talk about discipline on Instagram, but they never felt real pain of training, he would tell his personal trainer. Andrew Tate was one of the most annoying examples in this category in his eyes. Ronaldo's philosophy was simple. Champions are made when nobody is watching. He believed that true greatness came from the work done in private, not the glory displayed in public. There was another side to Andrew Tate that the public didn't fully know about. In addition to his kickboxing career, for the past 3 years, he had been working with private athletic performance coaches. His goal was to become not just a fighter, but a complete athlete. Additionally, he had been following CR7's training methods for years. He had analyzed Ronaldo's training videos from his Juventus period and researched his nutrition plan. He even used the same recovery technologies, cryotherapy, infrared sauna, compression therapy. For the past 2 years, he had been waking up at 4 a.m. and starting training at 5:30. His goal was to gain mental discipline and keep his body at peak performance level. Tate's private fitness coach was Carlos Martinez, a former Real Madrid conditioning trainer. Andrew has natural athlete genetics, but more importantly, he has obsessive mentality, Carlos would say. What most people didn't know was that Tate had been studying sports psychology extensively. He understood that what separated elite athletes from good ones wasn't just physical ability, but mental resilience and the capacity to push through barriers when the body wanted to quit. The confrontation was organized for a sports documentary called Elite Performance. The program brought together elite athletes from different sports, researching topics of discipline and mental toughness. When producers invited Andrew Tate, they were curious about how he would perform against Ronaldo. Cristiano had joined the program saying, "I'll teach these social media kids what real discipline means." The media marketed this confrontation as the ultimate discipline test. Most people thought Ronaldo would easily leave Tate behind. The show's concept was revolutionary. Take public figures known for their success and test whether their claimed discipline was authentic or just social media posturing. The sun hadn't risen yet at the private training facility of the CR7 Hotel on Portugal's Madeira Island. Preparations were being made for the ultimate discipline test that would begin at 4 a.m. Cristiano Ronaldo arrived in black Nike training gear, moving around the facility with his usual focused energy. Andrew Tate appeared calm but determined in his gray Under Armour set. "So you're the guy who talks about discipline on social media?" Ronaldo approached, his voice cold but professional. "Let's see if you can handle real training." Tate replied respectfully, "Mr. Ronaldo, it's an honor. I've studied your training methods for years. Today I hope to learn from the master." Ronaldo was surprised. Most influencers didn't approach him with such humility. "We'll see." First test, 4 a.m. mindset. Most people can't even wake up this early. "I've been waking up at 4 a.m. for 2 years, Tate calmly replied. "Mental discipline starts before physical discipline." This response caught Ronaldo's attention. Here was someone who understood that discipline was a 24/7 lifestyle, not just a training session. Ronaldo decided to put Tate through his first test. Before we start training, let's check your nutrition knowledge. What did you eat last night? Grilled salmon, quinoa, steamed broccoli. Last meal at 7 p.m., 16-hour intermittent fasting window, Tate replied. Ronaldo's eyebrows furrowed. This was his own protocol. Supplements? Omega-3, magnesium, zinc, vitamin D3, no processed sugars for 6 months, Tate continued. Hydration? Ronaldo continued testing. 3 liters minimum daily, electrolyte balance checked weekly, morning lemon water for alkalinity. Ronaldo was now surprised. This knowledge was far above amateur level. Sleep optimization? Ronaldo pushed further. 8 to 9 hours mandatory. Room temperature 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Blackout curtains. No screens 2 hours before bed. Meditation for mental recovery. Tate answered without hesitation. This level of detail impressed Ronaldo. Most professional athletes didn't even follow protocols this strict. Okay, let's see your cardio, Ronaldo directed toward the treadmill. 15 minutes, increasing speed every 2 minutes. Most people quit at minute 8. When the test began, Ronaldo closely monitored Tate. First 5 minutes normal pace, minutes 6 to 8 intensity increasing, minutes 9 to 12 sprint level, final 3 minutes maximum effort. Tate adapted to each level seamlessly. Breathing control was perfect, form didn't deteriorate. Your breathing technique is good, Ronaldo commented at the 8-minute mark. Where did you learn this? From studying your training videos, Tate replied, still breathing comfortably. Your diaphragmatic breathing during high intensity. Ronaldo was impressed. No one had ever analyzed his breathing technique in such detail. At the 12-minute mark, Tate was still strong. Mental visualization helps. I imagine conquering my fears with each step. That's exactly what I do, Ronaldo was surprised. Fear is the enemy of performance. You taught me that, Tate smiled. From your Champions League comeback against Juventus, your mentality in pressure moments. After the cardio test was completed, they moved to the functional training phase. Ronaldo's signature workout, plyometric jumps, resistance bands, core stability. This is where most people break, Ronaldo warned. Perfect form, maximum intensity, 0 compromises. Tate performed every exercise according to Ronaldo's instructions. Explosion in box jumps, control in resistance work, stability in core exercises. Your form is clean, Ronaldo admitted after the 15th exercise. Someone trained you well. Carlos Martinez, Tate replied. Ronaldo was shocked. Carlos? My former conditioning coach at Real Madrid? Yes, he's been training me for 8 months, taught me your explosive power techniques. This connection completely amazed Ronaldo. Carlos was one of the most selective coaches. Carlos never takes clients unless he sees elite potential, Ronaldo said. What did he see in you? Obsessive dedication, Tate replied. Same thing he saw in you, I imagine. The final test was Ronaldo's most challenging. Mental pain tolerance. Ice bath plus breath hold combination. 2 minutes ice bath, 4 degrees water, then 90-second breath hold. This separates champions from pretenders, Ronaldo explained. Tate remained calm as he entered the ice bath. First 30 seconds normal, shivering began at 60 seconds, mental battle at 90 seconds. How do you handle the cold? Ronaldo asked curiously. Mind over matter, Tate replied through gritted teeth. Pain is temporary, quitting is permanent. This sentence was Ronaldo's own motto. After 120 seconds were completed, the breath hold challenge began. Tate easily passed 90 seconds, reaching 120 seconds. Impressive, Ronaldo admitted. Your mental control is elite level. I learned from watching you against Barcelona in 2017, Tate said. Down 4-0, everyone thought it was over. But you never stopped believing. That's real mental strength. When all tests were completed, Ronaldo's approach to Tate had completely changed. Andrew, I have to admit something, Ronaldo began. I thought you were just another social media guy, but you're a real athlete. Tate replied humbly, Cristiano, I learned everything from watching you. Your discipline inspired my entire lifestyle. But why don't you show this side on social media? Ronaldo asked. Because people want drama, not discipline, Tate explained. Controversy gets views, dedication doesn't. Ronaldo nodded. That's the problem with modern world. Real work is invisible. You've inspired millions to work harder, Tate continued. That's why you're not just a footballer. You're a symbol of human potential. Ronaldo made a surprising offer. You know what? We should train together sometimes. You have champion mentality. Tate was amazed. Are you serious? Dead serious. Carlos was right about you. You're not a fake athlete, you're a committed warrior. Ronaldo continued. People see my success, but they don't see 4 a.m. wake-ups, ice baths, sacrifice. You understand this life. It's lonely at the top, Tate agreed. Most people want results without process. Exactly. Ronaldo got excited. That's why winners are rare. It's not about talent. It's about obsession. The two athletes were discovering they had more in common than they initially thought. Both were perfectionists who understood the price of greatness. Ronaldo began giving Tate professional advice. You have physical discipline, but what about career longevity? I'm 39, still performing like 25. How? Tate asked eagerly. Recovery is everything. Sleep 8 to 9 hours, inflammation control, stress management. Your body is your temple, treat it like one. Tate also shared his knowledge. Business discipline is like athletic discipline. Consistency, delayed gratification, strategic thinking. Interesting, Ronaldo listened. Maybe you can teach me about building digital empire. And you can teach me about sustained excellence over 20 years, Tate replied. The key is evolution, Ronaldo explained. I'm not the same player I was at 25, but I'm still effective. Adapt your strengths to your age. The conversation moved to a deeper dimension. Ronaldo asked, "What's your real goal, Andrew, beyond social media?" "To inspire young men to have discipline and self-respect," Tate answered honestly. "Social media is just platform. Real message is, work hard, sacrifice, never give up." "That's noble goal," Ronaldo approved. "I want same thing. Show kids that greatness requires dedication." "Your legacy is secure," Tate said. "Greatest footballer ever, but more importantly, greatest example of human potential." Legacy isn't just what you achieve, Ronaldo philosophized. It's who you inspire to achieve. You've shown that ordinary people can become extraordinary through discipline, Tate reflected. That's more valuable than any trophy. Before the training ended, the two did a final session together. Combination workout, Ronaldo's football-specific drills, plus Tate's combat conditioning. This is how elite training should be, Ronaldo smiled. Learning from each other. Two different sports, same warrior spirit, Tate agreed. The photographer captured them working together. Two alphas, learning from each other, showing mutual respect. "You know what I respect most about you?" Ronaldo asked during a break. "What?" "You're authentic. In a world of fake influencers, you actually live what you preach." "I learned that from you," Tate replied. "You never fake anything. Your success speaks for itself." After the program aired, the sports world experienced great surprise. Cristiano Ronaldo accepting an influencer to this extent was an unexpected situation. A commentator on ESPN, "We've never seen Ronaldo show this level of respect to a non-footballer." Tate clearly impressed him with his authentic discipline. Fitness influencers were also impressed. "If CR7 approves your training, you're legit," tweeted a famous fitness coach. Tate's followers also noticed his change. Now his posts became less controversial, more motivational. Social media exploded with clips of their training session. CR7 Tate became a trending hashtag, with millions viewing their ice bath challenge and discussing the importance of authentic discipline. After this confrontation, Tate's public image underwent significant change. He was no longer seen as just a controversial influencer, but began to be viewed as a disciplined athlete. Ronaldo also began doing occasional training sessions with Tate. "Andrew reminds me why I fell in love with training," he would say. Together they created fitness content, showing millions of young men the importance of discipline. Their friendship became a case study in how shared values could transcend different backgrounds and create unexpected alliances. The fitness industry took notice. Several major brands approached both for collaborations, recognizing that their partnership represented authentic athletic excellence rather than superficial celebrity endorsement. This confrontation was a perfect example of how prejudices could be shattered. Two athletes from different worlds had formed a connection through mutual respect and shared values. Cristiano Ronaldo had set aside superficial judgments and seen Tate's true character. Andrew Tate had won an icon's respect through humility and authentic dedication. This story teaches us, real greatness lies not in diminishing others, but in recognizing their potential. And most importantly, discipline and hard work are universal languages, regardless of the field. The encounter demonstrated that authentic excellence recognizes itself, no matter what form it takes or what industry it comes from. Thank you for watching all the details of this magnificent athletic confrontation. If this story inspired you about discipline and hard work, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Share in the comments the discipline examples that inspire you. See you in our next video with other impressive stories that tell the universal principles of greatness.